Okay. Yalla, let's move on to the next question. Question 11. Yalla, who can read question 11? Yes, Abdullah.
A man who consumed 40% of his salary, and he has 6,000 riyals left. Calculate his full salary.
Okay. So here we are back to the ratios. So this man consumed 40% of his salary.
40 to 100.
Yeah. So now he has 6,000 riyals left. So this amount equals to what? Like the ratio of
40%.
his, yeah?
Equals 40% of his salary. No, equals 60%. 60%.
Equals 60%. ممتاز. Because he consumed 40% and this is what
Yeah.
is left. So what is left is 100 minus 40. صح?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now if I want to find the full salary, what am I going to do?
It's going to be 60 over 100 equals
Here we have the part above and the whole below, صح? Yeah, so above we're going to have 6,000
and below.
x.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. ممتاز. So lastly, what we're going to do is
Cross multiplication.
yeah, cross multiplication. You can already يعني, simplify it before you multiply because multiplying big
Yeah.
numbers is just
Cancel
a
2
headache.
zeros for 6,000 and 2 zeros for 100.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
So here,
600 over 6 is going to be 100.
yes, exactly. So here, oh sorry, I shouldn't have done this. Yes, so it's like this. Okay, so 6 times x equals 6,000
And
times
times
10.
10. Divide by 6, divide by 6.
So the answer here will be
We're going to have 60,000 over 6, which is 10,000.
exactly. So the answer here will be 10,000. ممتاز. Which is C. Okay, clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the ratio that I'm talking about. You can always do this ratio if you have two values that equals each other. You put the part over the whole equals the part over the whole. Okay, and you do it with any any ratios that you have. And we're going to see some questions with the same way of solution. Okay, question 12. Use a simpler example. So here we are asked to compare between 5 to the power of 5. Sorry, here it should be 6. Okay. So 5 to the power of 5 plus 6 to the power of 6 and 7 to the power of 7. We want to compare which value is the biggest, is bigger than the other. So here, a very simple way is to assume a smaller numbers because 5 to the power of 5 is a very big number that needs a calculator sometimes. So we don't have the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to assume this is the smallest number, this is the bigger one, and this is the largest one, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to do one, but with smaller numbers. So 1 to the power of 1 plus 2 to the power of 2, and here 3 to the power of 3. So it is the same pattern as in the questions, but with simpler numbers that we don't need a calculator for. So 1 to the power of 1 is 1.
Is 1.
Yeah.
Plus,
And
plus 2 to the power of 2, which is 4.
yeah, so here it's going to be
5. And the second one,
5.
3 cubed, is 27.
27. So which one is bigger?
Second value.
The second value. ممتاز. So here, even if I don't know the exact value of these numbers, I know that if this number is bigger, it's going to be يعني if 3 here, as in 3, it's bigger than the other two, then this value would be greater because I tried it on simpler numbers. Okay, so this is a way of solving the questions. If you have a very big number, you can use simpler ones and then apply what you did on the question. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear?
Miss, I have a question.
Yes.
Where did you get 1 and plus 2 squared and 3 from?
Yeah, so here you see that I have first 5 and then 6 and then 7 صح؟ يعني it's like each time I add 1. I added 1. 5 to the power of 5, 6 to the power of 6, 7 to the power of 7. So I cannot, since I cannot find the value of these numbers easily, I'm going to use simpler ones. So I'm using smaller numbers that I can calculate without a calculator. So it's not from anywhere. It's just as an example. So
Okay.
here, yeah. So instead of 5 to the power of 5, I put 1 to the power of 1. And instead of 6 to the power of 6, I did 2 to the power of 2. Because I want to calculate, I want to find the value of this side, and I want to find the value of this side. So here it's going to be 3 to the power of 3. And now I can calculate because these numbers are easier than 5 to the power of 5 and 6 to the power of 6. So I know that this is going to be 5 and this is going to be 27. And like this, I can compare. The original versions, these ones, I cannot compare them because I have to find the value of them first. But now, since here I did find the values, I can compare. And then I can apply it on the same question. Okay? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Sure? Okay. Yeah, let's see question 13. Calculate intelligently. So here we have a square root. So they want the value of the square root of this number. So as we said, huge numbers are not, are just a headache, and we want to simplify to us. So here I have the square root of the number, means that if I take the number here and I squared it, I'm going to get this number, right? The number that's under the root. صح?
Yes.
Yes. So which number can be or can be possibly equal to this one? How can I know? The first thing that I look in the number, if it's squared, I look into the last number here or the beginning of the number. And it's here 9. Okay. So I see the first two ones and I see that it's 9. 9 cannot happen in a squared number unless the beginning of the original number is 3. Why? Because 3 times 3 would equal to 9. So the only choice is if the last digit is 3. So I see that in A, it's 4. So here, it's going to be 4 times 4, which equals 16. And it's not the case here. So this is wrong. In C, we're going to see it's 2 times 2. And it equals to 4. So it's not our case, so it's wrong. And here we have the last digit is 1. So 1 times 1 equals 1. So it's not right. Except B, which ends with 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay. So I didn't need to find the square of the whole number, only the first digit. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, Fatima.
Miss, for example, if this question came in during Mawhiba test, is this method reliable?
Yes, of course. at the end, it's multiplication, If you have a big number, for example, you have 225 multiplied by 25. What are you going to do? Simply going to multiply, صح? Each number 3 times. So lastly, in the digits, it will be the first digits here multiplied by each other. 5 times 5. It's like the concept of multiplication. The last number here is going to be, I don't care about the rest of the number, but the first digit will be the multiplication of the first digits of the two number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this one is, of course, reliable, yes. Okay, so it's clear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Here, they're asking, yeah. So anyone wants to read the question? Yes, غير Abdullah. Maria, do you want to read the question?
Sure.
Yes.
Example, 3 consecutive odd numbers totaling 369. What is the arithmetic average of the first and second numbers?
Yeah. So here, they are saying 3 consecutive odd numbers. What does that mean? Consecutive, what does consecutive mean?
Like it goes after each other, 1, 3, 5.
Exactly, ممتاز. 3 consecutive odd numbers totaling 369. How can we solve it? We need to make this sentence into an equation. Okay, so how can we do it? If we assume that the first number is x, then the next number would be what? If it's the consecutive odd number. Yes, Abdullah?
Yes, okay, so I've learned like a way to solve this this year, which is it's like it wants 3 consecutive odd numbers. So we can do like x plus 3, plus 1, then x, then plus x plus 3, plus x plus 5 equals 369. But it's a bit long.
Yeah, so your way is actually right, Mumtaz. Yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna do. We're going to make it an equation. So I'm going to find the next numbers. So here, if it's x, then it's gonna be actually x plus 2, not x plus 1.
Because it's odd numbers, so yeah.
Yeah.
Even numbers.
Yeah. So it's not about even or odd. Even if it was here 1, for example, and I need it to be 3, I'm going to add 2, صح?
Yeah, but if it asks about 3 consecutive even numbers, are we gonna
The same
add by
thing. The same thing. If it was 2 and I want 4, how should I add?
How much?
Yeah, so it's the same. If it's odd or even and they're consecutive, we add plus 2, and then we add plus
That's 4.
plus 4, exactly. And then they're
Equals
saying,
360.
yeah.
The total is 369, so it's going to equal 369.
So now we
We're gonna,
add them together.
it's going to be 3x plus 6 equals 369.
Yes.
Minus 6
And then,
minus 6.
exactly. And then I'm going to have
3x equals
3x.
363. Divide by 3, which makes it about 121.
Yes, ممتاز. So the first number here is
121.
121.
Then, since like odd numbers, 121 plus 123 plus 125.
So here, what is the question asking? The
What's
mean.
the mean, the average?
Yeah, the mean of the first and second number.
number. So we take the first and second number, which is 121 plus 123, which is 245 over 2. It's gonna be 100 and
yeah, so it's
closest one is 122 to it. It's about 122.
Yeah, so it is going to be 122. If I want to make it easier for you, when you reach this step, you just, since they are consecutive, the mean would be the number in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the number in the middle automatically. Okay. If I have 121, 123, the number in the middle will be the mean, which is 122.
Okay.
ممتاز. ممتاز عبد الله. Excellent.
Miss,
So-
where do we get 123 from?
Yeah, so here we said that the first number is going to be 121, صح? And this is the next number. We know that the next odd number will be 121 plus 2, which equals 123. So now I have the first and the second numbers. We did this equation to have the mean. Okay?
Miss, can you explain the whole thing again?
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to do it quickly, so focus with me. First thing first, we have 3 consecutive odd numbers. So this sentence, we're going to make it into an equation. So the first number, I'm going to assume that it is x, okay? It is x. The next one will be x plus 2, because it's the number following it, the odd number following it. So it's plus 2. Plus the third number here is x plus 4. And all of them totaling 369.
Miss, wait, so the first x is like x plus 1?
The first
Yeah,
x.
the one at the... Yeah.
No, it's just x. Yani if you can imagine the 3 consecutive numbers being 1, 3, and 5, the x is number 1, x plus 2 is number 3, x plus 4 is number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and this goes on any 3 consecutive odd numbers. So now we're solving this equation, which is going to be 3x plus 6. Did you understand this part?
Miss, شوفي هو I know how to solve يعني for x يعني from this 3x plus 6 I know how to solve it, but I'm confused about how we got the x in the first step.
Yeah, it's just an assumption, okay? So we said that let's assume that the first number of these 3 consecutive numbers, okay? They said that we have 3 consecutive numbers, صح? This is a number, this is a number, and this is a number. I just assumed that this one is, its value is x. Okay? So this one, its value will be x plus 2. صح? Because I'm adding 2 to the next.
Oh, so we need to
Odd
match it
number.
with the 135.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this, and x plus 4. So now
So
I
x is
take,
1.
and the
Yani
x
it's like,
is not 1. It is like, it's an example. This one is an example. And these, the x is here. These values can go on any consecutive odd numbers. Yeah, for example, even if I have 47, 49, and 51, this is x plus 2, this is x plus 4. So this goes on any odd numbers.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, ممتاز.
But Miss, what's the difference between mean and average?
The mean and average are the same. The different one is the median. The median is when you have a couple of numbers like 1, 2, 3, like this. And the median is the number in the middle. But the mean and average are the same. Okay, yalla, let's move to the next.
Before you move on.
Huh?
Miss, before you move on.
Yeah.
Miss, you said no, we got 121 and 123, something like this. Miss, from where
Yes.
do we get? I know 121 we did it after solving, but 123.
Yes. 123, as we said, that since 120x equals 121, and the next number, we said that's going to be x plus 2. صح?
Oh, صحيح.
Yeah. So it's going to be 123.
And the next is going to be 125.
Yes. Okay. ممتاز. Yalla, let's see. Now, okay, so now we're done with the questions about the strategies.